You guys, I am so confused by this. Trifunovic, the homeowner of the California home that David's manager had been renting for David, has hired a private investigator. And not just any private investigator, Steve Fisher, the guy who was kicked off the Kylie Ronnie case, the guy who falsely reported that Emmanuel Haro's remains were found when they weren't, the man who is known to rewrite history for his clients, the guy who's constantly going on YT live streams, who's constantly going on news stations, throwing out small tidbits of information to confuse the public and manipulate us into thinking one thing without actually ever showing us proof. Yeah, Trifunovic hired him. He says, quote, "Our private investigator's work is still ongoing, and I don't have any findings to share at this time." Yeah, I wouldn't hold my breath. I literally called this a few weeks back. Steve Fisher is such a leech that he finds these high profile cases and he latches onto them for his own benefit. And in this case, he's taking money from this guy in order to be his private investigator. But like he just said, there's no new findings for him to share. And if there are new findings uncovered, why is Trifunovic entitled to those findings before anyone else? He's not related to David. He is not related to Celeste. It just doesn't feel right. It doesn't make sense to me. I mean, obviously we all do want answers and we all do want justice for Celeste, but according to what LAPD is saying after all of this news broke about this PI being hired by the homeowner, they are not ready to share what information they have with the public yet. They are still investigating. They are still compiling evidence in order to bring about an airtight case against someone. So I'm really hoping that these two guys' egos and their desperation for information and attention from this case do not ruin the possibility of justice for Celeste down the line. What do you guys think of all of this? Do you think that Trifunovic hiring a PI, one who is known to lie and mislead the public, was the right move? Or do you think that this is a little sus? Let me know in the comments.